Hello. In my last video, I had just given an introduction about the cell. Here I'm going to tell about the cell theory and structure of the cell. So let's start with the cell theory. Okay. Here I'm writing the heading cell theory. Cell theory. So I already told that cell was discovered by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Through Koch cell, he discovered that cells are empty because the Koch cells are dead and plant cells. That's why it did not contain anything like cytoplasm or any cellular organism. That this is the reason it had shown hollow compartments. Okay, and Robert Brown discovered nucleus. Okay. Another scientist who discovered nucleus name is Robert Brown. So let's move to the cell theory. Cell theory was proposed by Sladin and Swan. Okay. Sladin and Swan. And according to him, what he told, the first is all the living organisms contain cells, okay, and products of cell. Products of cell means cellular organisms, because cell is the fundamental unit, or it's the basic unit of all living organisms. So according to his theory, all living organisms contain cell and their products. And second one is all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Okay, all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Okay, cells arise from a pre-existing cell. So this is the two things he told. There are all other things are there in the cell theory. I'm not going the details. I advise you to remember these two things. Let's move to the cell types. Okay, yeah, one moment. Okay, yeah, cell types. Cell types. That is kind of cells. Depending on the number of cells, there are two types of organisms. I already told that number of cells, that is unicellular, multicellular. Also, the advancement and complexity, number of cells, all the things divide the organism into two main categories. Okay. One is prokaryotes and other is eukaryotes. Yeah. Prokaryotes and other is eukaryotes. Yeah. Prokaryotes are primitive cells. Pro means primitive, and karyon means nucleus. Okay. And eukaryotes means advanced, and karyon means also mentioned, that is nucleus. Okay. So prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Eukaryotes exclusively unicellular organisms. Cellular organisms. And prokaryotes are the multicellular organisms. Also there is unicellular eukaryotes present. Okay? Multicellular as well as unicellular. Prokaryotes are both types, but they are more advanced than the eukaryote cell. So let's discuss eukaryote. And another important thing I want to tell you that all the organisms every cell consists of some common cellular organelles. Okay. These are, it may be prokaryote or it may be eukaryote. One, the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Okay. Plasma membrane. Second, cytoplasm, the fluid, liquid or fluid part present in between in the cell. Okay. And third one is nucleus, which is present in both prokaryote and eukaryote. The difference is prokaryote is without nuclear envelope, and eukaryote have a membrane bound nucleus. Okay. Then come to the fourth number is number 4, ribosome. Okay. Ribosome, which helps in protein synthesis. Without protein synthesis, the genetic material cannot transfer from one generation to other, because protein contains the triplet codons which carry the genetic information. Okay, so ribosome is needed for protein synthesis, which is present in all prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. These are the major cellular organisms. If I'm doing the cell here structure, so first I told cell contains plasma membrane. Okay, let me do it again. This is the cell. Okay, and I told you this one is plasma membrane, which separates the cell from its outer environment, or cell membrane. Plasma membrane. And now come to, this is the nucleus. I am showing the structure of an eukaryotic cell. Okay. This is nucleus. And these small dotted like structures are ribosomes. Okay. Ribosomes are scattered in the cytoplasm. Ribosomes, these are factory or machinery for protein synthesis. And here another thing, these are the fluid filled space, okay, which is also present inside the nucleus, called as none other than the cytoplasm. Okay, cytoplasm or protoplasm also. Protoplasm also called as, these are the physical unit of the inside the cell or fluid filled space. And inside the nucleus, DNA, chromosome and nucleolus, another thing is present, that is called as nucleolus. Chromosome, inside the chromosome nucleus is present. I'm just telling it, not labeling it, because I just have to show this 4 structures: plasma membrane, nucleus, ribosome and cytoplasm, which is present in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. It's an eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell. Okay. I hope it is clear. Thank you for watching. Bye.